Hi, everyone. I'm Veronica from North Star Senior Advisors. We're a local senior placement company here in Central Florida. And joining me today, we have Kim Fairall, and she is from Share the Care. Thank you, Kim, for joining our call today. Can you tell me a little bit about yourself as well as explain what Share the Care is?
Sure. Thank you, Veronica. As you mentioned, I'm Kim Fairall. I'm the Director of Administration here at Share the Care. I've been with Share the Care for 13 years, and I primarily organize all of our caregiver enrichment events. Share the Care is a nonprofit that's been in Central Florida for over 30 years. Our goal is really to support the whole caregiver. Besides just providing respite, we provide behavioral health programs, peer support programs. We really try to build a community of care for caregivers here in Central Florida.
Amazing. And why is caregiving so important right now? Is the support and everything that's going on? How would you describe why caregiving is so important right now?
Sure. I think particularly in Florida, as our population ages, the number of caregivers are going up. The average age of a caregiver is around early 50s. And so you have families who are kind of that sandwich generation where they're caring for their older parents as well as their children. And so that extra support is really needed, especially the emotional support. Being a caregiver is extremely stressful. And so to provide that emotional support for a caregiver just to kind of help them through those challenges that they face.
Definitely. I know my family is experiencing that right now, where my father just took in my grandmother and he thought it would be more like, oh, she's just going to come stay with us. I'm like, Dad, you do realize what you're taking on, like you are her caregiver.
Right.
So I think he's experiencing that now, and there's a lot of burnout. So you have an event coming up, the guided meditation walk for caregivers. Tell me a little bit about that. Who is this event for?
Yes, so this is an event for any family caregiver. We have a great behavioral health program here at Share the Care that focuses specifically on issues that family caregivers deal with in their everyday life. And our chief clinical officer, Dale Price, she's a licensed clinician, and she's leading this walk. And it is going to be a guided meditation through beautiful Lou Gardens here in Orlando. And what she will do is walk people through the gardens and give them techniques that they can use to do mindfulness and breathe in exercises, really tools that they can take away with them so that if they ever want to come back to Lou Gardens, they can then do those techniques that they learned on their own.
Ooh, amazing. I love Lou Gardens and meditation. So,
Yes.
Now, do the participants or the attendees need to have experience with meditation?
Not at all. Dale is great. She will walk them step by step. She will do an exercise, and if someone needs help, she will help them and kind of show the practice, and then help people kind of go through that practice as well. It really is guided by a professional that does this in and out, and she lives and breathes meditation. So she's fantastic.
I love that. And I definitely think all caregivers should experience this. Now, where can people register to attend?
Yes, they can register on our website. That's helpforcaregivers.org, and they will find the information in our events section.
Perfect. Good to know. And what are some ways people can continue to support caregivers beyond this point?
Sure. I think that our community has a wealth of organizations that really do help caregivers. We have a lot of support programs. There are a lot of support groups around town and other agencies that help, things like Seniors First and Meals on Wheels. So really call us to begin, and we can help you find services that support your needs as a caregiver.
Awesome. I appreciate that. And are you the only local Share the Care in Central Florida, or are there others throughout the state?
We are the only Share the Care. We're unique in that we are kind of a one-stop shop for caregivers. A lot of times services are kind of in little silos. So we try to make it easier as caregivers can call us, and we can help them through all of those needs that they might have. But as I mentioned, there are definitely other organizations and agencies that support family caregivers in Orlando as well.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Kim, for joining us. And I hope all the caregivers in Central Florida take advantage of this guided meditation walk at Lou Gardens with Share the Care.
Yes, and it's on May 16th.
May 16th. Thank you so much. Thank
Sure.
you for joining.
Thank you.